Hello everybody, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. I'm MugiwaraJM, and I would like to formally apologize for last night's stream. I got up really early for the Nintendo Direct yesterday, and I did not take a nap afterwards, and then I regretted it immediately. I wish I had canceled that stream before I started it, because I was not feeling at my optimum. My head was bobbing, my eyelids were heavy, I was yawning, I didn't feel like laughing at some of the jokes. I could tell something was wrong. So I took a break last night after an hour streaming. But we're back now. I slept in today. I'm feeling good. Especially since we're playing Tales of Symphonia today. I am the mysterious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. I shall teach you the recipe for the time-consuming dish known as the tenderloin. Tenderloin requires 3 ingredients: some type of meat, tomato, and onion. Farewell! Yeah, I was indeed a sleepy sheepy last night, but I'm feeling wonderful today. Anyway, for those of you that might have missed the last bits of last night's stream, we're at the village of Ozette, which is Persea's home. Oh, that reminds me. This one feels like a Kelsey. Her tail is so cute. Nah, you can't get her. No one up front. So for anyone that missed last night's stream, Regal's now a member of our party. We fought him in the forest. We went to Mizuho. One of my favorite scenes in the game came where Lloyd declared exactly what his goal is going to be for the rest of the game to the village leader of Mizuho. And we returned Persea to Ozette, and she ran off to her house to find her parents. Damn, I don't need anything. Unless the weapon shop's up here. This one is Sammy. Sammy, here boy. Cocola, welcome to the stream and thank you for the 5 bits. How's it going? I'm better than last night. Last night I was awfully tired, but I got to sleep in today, so I'm feeling much better.
Thank you. orders.
Oh, I see.
Presea, we have to make a key crest for you.
My job awaits. Goodbye.
Only Presea can retrieve the sacred wood used in the ritual at the church. I'm quite pleased that she has finally returned.
That man, he's a half-elf.
He is? Now that you mention it. Didn't we see him in Meltokyo too?
He's creepy.
I agree, but I gotta say that I feel sorry for the guy. He has to deal with the fact that there are magnificent specimens of males around like me.
I'd say you two are on the same level.
Oh shit.
I heard that, you little twerp.
At any rate, we should have a talk with Presea.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dark. Yeah, I wish Dame a happy birthday too.
The smell.
Look.
Oh my... How horrible.
What the? This is not cool.
How could this happen?
Most likely the effect of X-Sphere's parasitism. Presea has no idea what's become of the person in that bed.
How could that?
Presea, are you not coming with us?
I must do my job.
Let's leave Presea here for now.
Here?
If we try to move her, she will just fight back. Let's go see Altessa by ourselves, to ask him about repairing the key crest.
Yeah.
That weird guest of Presea's. He was in Meltokyo too, wasn't he? Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. I could sense the smell of blood on him. Let's hurry to Altessa's place. It's dangerous to leave Presea with that man. Wait, that's not her parents. There's somebody in the house that's dead. I forgot what actually happened to Presea's parents. Colette, you alright? Yeah. I tripped. I'm clumsy, huh? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Well, she can feel again, so that's probably not true.
We must be merciful. Something's coming. Field barrier.
Goodbye, worthless enemies.
Oh yeah, I wanted to change Lloyd's moves. I should have Rain do that. Yeah, have her use Nurse with R2. That's actually an interesting idea. What's your fighting style called? Oh, I'm a Guardian user. I fight with special cards and infused with powers. Guardian user, huh? When I first met you, I was surprised how you could fight with a piece of paper. When dwarves create accessories, they carve charms with them, right? It's similar to that. I see. So if I buy some paper and draw some charms on it, it won't work. It's a secret art. Darn. If you really want to learn it, you could become one of us. How do I do that? Like marrying? Okay. What? I just need to marry, right? No, I mean, if you want to, then I just need to marry someone in your village, right? You are so insensitive. Damn it, Altessa's house was right next to Ozette. Fuck. I think I have to cross Ozette to get there. Yeah, I think I have to go by Presea's house. There we go. Altessa's house.
Who is it?
Excuse us. We've heard that there's a dwarf living here. Is there any chance we could see him?
You desire a meeting with Master Altessa. Please, come inside.
Who are you people?
My name is Lloyd. We've come in regards to Presea. We heard about you from Kate in Sybac.
Leave.
What?
I don't want anything more to do with that girl. Get out of here.
What was that all about?
I apologize. The Master does not want to get involved with Presea.
Why? He doesn't care if she dies?
It is not that. It is because the Master regrets what he has done.
Then please, save Presea. All she needs is for her key crest to be fixed.
I do not know if that would truly be in her best interest.
Why? How could anything be worse than living in that cruel condition while waiting to die?
If you are that committed, then you should search for inhibitor ore.
Presea's key crest isn't made out of inhibitor ore?
Correct. Her crest is...
Tabitha, what are you doing? Get rid of them.
I apologize. I must return. Please come back again. I will attempt to persuade him.
Where can we find the inhibitor ore?
I've heard it's mined in the mountain range that extends between Altamira and the Ymir forest. I would like to help if you're going to create a key crest for Presea. I can lead you to the mine.
Just what is your relation to Presea anyway?
There is none.
Yet you sure seem concerned about her.
Well, either way, you haven't done anything suspicious so far. You're welcome to come along with us.
Inhibitor ore is found relatively near the surface of the X-Sphere mine. The mine I know of is across the sea from here, on the southern continent.
You said Altamira, right? That place is awesome. Let's stop by there on the way.
We don't have time to hang out at that gaudy resort.
The sea? We're going out to sea again?
Okay then, let's go.
Yeah, let's hurry.
By the way, this has been bugging me for a while now. Haven't we met somewhere before? Fine, ignore me. Not very friendly, are ya?
That Tabitha girl was a little strange, you know? Really? How should I put it? She reminds me of you when you had lost your heart as part of the angel transformation. Perhaps it's because she did not engage in respiration. What? Are you saying she wasn't breathing? Are you serious? So it appeared. I suppose she could have undergone heavy training to breathe silently, but... Don't tell me she's an angel too. She didn't seem like a bad person. You can't be too careful. X-Sphere Mines, huh? Right. What? Something wrong with that? Surely you know about it too. X-Sphere Mines in the vicinity of Altamira? What else is there besides the Toys Valley Mine? Ah, that's the one connected by tunnel to Moria? And if that's the one, think for a moment about who it is that owns the mountains in that area. I'd guess it'd have to be the Lezareno Company, but so what? Oh, brother, is your chest the only part of you that's well endowed? You better shut up or I'll smack you. Don't say it after you smack me, sheesh.
It looks really strong. Hunting me. Protect us! Holy song!
I was just warming up.
That's the Temple of Lightning. We don't want to go there just yet. Between Dirk and Altessa, I wonder who's the better craftsman. How should I know? As far as I can tell, Altessa possesses more advanced skills. Heart is more important than skills. Dad would never abandon someone in need. You're getting upset just because he's your father. Is this where it is? Yeah, but where's the dock? Oh, I think I found it. Your cooking is really good. Oh, thank you. Praises like that make it worthwhile to cook. You know, Genius is a good cook too. I guess guys are better at cooking, huh? I don't know. I haven't really cooked anything yet. Now that you mention it, most chefs are males. Maybe it has to do with strength. Cooking is pretty labor intensive. But if that's the case, then women are said to be more suited for fighting. What? They are? Something I've read. The reason is because women are not afraid of blood. I didn't know that. Man, women are scary. But I guess I get a little scared when there's blood. Yes. Also, we mustn't forget that some women in our group are stronger than us. We must work harder so that we are not a burden. Yeah, you're right. Let's work hard together. I know what they were getting at.
Be careful, everyone!
No way!
Ready? Feel honor! Splendid peace! Protect us! Holy Psalm!
Lloyd, you need to remember.
I was skipping any of these that I've heard before. Wow, so this is that sealed mine. Sure looks like it might house a ghost or two, don't you think? Would you just be quiet for a little while? What's with you? Don't get mad, Sheena. This isn't good. What's wrong, Regal? The door's guard system is out of control. Someone must have destroyed it while trying to force their way through. Let's bust it up even more. That's our Lloyd. That's an easy to understand plan. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. Well, if Lloyd says so, it's fine with me. Are you sure? Don't blame me if it goes wrong. Honestly.
Holy cow!
Yeah, this is a rough fight.
Ready? Feel honor! There's thy song. Don't get in my way! Don't get in my way! Oh, Holy One, cast thy peace. Don't get in my way! 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 Oh, Holy One, cast thy purifying light. I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate. Thy faithful servant advocate for thy blessed honor. Ready? Render thy song.
Eagles up, spin kick.
Holy song!
Spin kick.
Be careful.
Oh, Holy One, cast thy purifying light on his soul. Impossible! I can't go my way. Ready? Stay. I beg of thee, reveal thy glory. Angel feather. Don't get in my way. Hunting beast. Ask it for thy blessing. Honor us. Splendor of thy song. Help us on the way. Sorry. Ready? Nurse. There. Oh, cast thy purifying light upon these corrupt souls.
Got him. Okay, good work, everyone. Now let's go get that whatchamacallit. Inhibitor ore. Yeah, that. Come on, let's go. It's all so violent. Looks like we jump over this. No, that boulder's in the way. The machines in this mine are built quite sturdily. This was a mine from the ancient times. These machines are also from that time. What? Rather than preserving ancient relics, they're still actively using them here? Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but... Blasphemy! This cannot be allowed! Bring me the one responsible now! I'm sorry. What do you think it's so hard about? That's not like you. The lift cable is split halfway, right? I was just wondering where it leads. Oh, that's easy. Yo, Regal, give us an explanation. It leads to an old tunnel. The apparatus in the middle switches the cable, but... we can't get to it like this. The lever is the switch, right? Can we just try hitting it with something? Something. Like what? What else? Sorcerer's Ring. Well, that's one huge boulder. Can't keep going with that in the way. What now, Mr. Regal? In case something like this happens, a special item has been prepared in the mine. I'm sorry, but please go back to the previous tunnel. It should be in there somewhere. What do you mean, it? Come on, let's go. Hey, don't leave me behind. Is it just me, or has his personality changed since we got here? Why are the machines running? This is an automated mine, so it runs by itself. I don't really understand, but it sounds convenient. Oh, I simply must disassemble and analyze this. So anyway, ignoring her for a moment, where's the inhibitor ore? The tunnel with the inhibitor ore is up ahead. If we get on the elevator platform, it should take us there.
Let's begin the Holy song! No way! I beg of you, don't yield that glory. Angel feathers!
Oh, over already?
Damn, there's a gate here too. Relax, the inhibitor ore is not that way. How do you know that? I've worked in this mine before. I see. Let's be on our way. You worked in a mine? Yeah, right. Zelos. Ah, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come on now, let's go, Lloyd. To help my cute Presea. What can it do this time? Let's try it out. Wait. Sorcerer's Ring was used here to blast rock. Don't use it carelessly. Blast? How? When you use the Sorcerer's Ring, a condensed ball of mana appears. 3 seconds later, the ball of mana explodes. If we're next to it, we'll be caught in the explosion. Gotcha. Let's use it carefully and boldly.
must be merciless. Hunting beast. Are you okay? Pretty good. Take. Are you okay?
Goodbye, worthless enemies.
Those bombs are made out of pure mana. Yes, I don't understand the details, but apparently that's how it works. I wish I had a magic spell like that. Yeah, you can't break boulders with your fireballs or push buttons either. But I can turn you into toast. Want me to give it a try? Whoa, hey, stop!
We must be merciless. Are you okay? No way! Are you okay?
Goodbye, worthless enemies.
Oh, I never grabbed that box.
Get ready, now! Photon Tempest! Are you okay? Beautiful!
I was just warming up.
This is ridiculous! Are you okay? Holy song! Beautiful! I'll help. Barrier! Like that beautiful! Great relic sword! Hunting beast!
I was just warming up.
Oh shit. Yeah, I have to set that back now that I can get back here. Now I can get in there.
Don't let up. Okay.
Ready? Ready, dizzy. Pretty good, right?
What's this thing?
Hey, you losers!
Whoa, it talks!
Of course I talk. You better watch your mouth.
He's not very civilized.
I'm on a journey to find to eat some potion.
Eat? Are you sure you're talking about potion?
It's something that only's for adults that makes them feel good.
It seems really does mean potion.
Do you losers have any?
Does anyone have potion? I'm afraid not. If we had known this was going to happen, we would have brought some Palma potion. Flanor is a famous drink called Flanor potion. And don't forget Mizuho's famous Mizuho potion. I guess we don't have any choice. Let's go buy some. I don't think that has anything to do with this mission, but... No, it's part of a later dungeon, actually. I believe the inhibitor ore is down there.
There's a lot of them.
Oh shit.
Are you okay? Understood. Are you okay? I got it. Purify. Like that? Are you okay?
Okay, then where's the inhibitor ore at? I think it's where that, I think it's over here. Indiana Jones! Well, that was close. What was that? I'm sorry, I had forgotten. That's a trap to stop intruders. Pay attention to what you're doing. There's a switch on the wall ahead. If you press it, the boulder should stop coming out. Whoa, what's that spinning thing? That's a Naplusa Bakura. You can't mean that's the great Professor Naplusas. Yes, it's a device made from concentrated mana in physical form. Normal attacks cannot harm it. Then we can't get past. I'm sorry, but if we could strike it with a powerful impact... Powerful impact, huh? Alright, I know what to do. Come here, you piece of shit. There we go. I'll show him. This is the inhibitor ore mining area. So which one's the inhibitor ore? Let's search the area. There may be some leftover in the wooden boxes. Oh please, I'm not going through all those boxes. Let's just blow them all up. I agree. There we go. This is inhibitor ore. We did it, Lloyd. Now we can save Persea. Yep. All I need to do now is prepare this. How long will that take? To be honest, only a dwarf can do it right. But if I carve the charm directly into this, I think it'll serve in place of a key crest. If that's alright, I can make it right away. Wait just a little bit. I think this will do. Later, once Persea has returned to her normal self, let's have Dad or Altessa make a real one. I understand. Then let's return. It's unbearable to leave Persea in that house steeped with the stench of death. Yep.
Be careful, everyone.
Here we go!
Photon!
Hellhammer!
Try this! Swallow!
Help is on the way. Nurse!
No way!
Ready?
First aid!
Ready? Field barrier!
All right.
I'm sure we'll be back here later, but not for a little bit.
Field barrier.
Like that?
Are you okay? Are you okay? I got it.
All right.
It's no good. There are no X-Spheres around here either. Varley. Regal, so you're the one that destroyed the guard system outside. Who's that? That's Varley, the X-Sphere broker. What's he doing here? Why are you here? Why has the Pope let you stay free? That's not what I agreed to! Did you really think the Pope would keep a promise to a murderer? And you've forgotten your promise to bring us Colette. You joined with them instead. Silence! If the Pope will not fulfill his promise, then I will punish you myself. No way! I'm getting out of here. Regal, who is that man? He called you a murderer. I'm a prisoner serving time for the crime of murder. I won't blame you if you look down on me. What happened? Explaining would be an excuse. I committed the crime. That's all that needs to be said. My stupid actions have killed many people. I don't know what you did, and your crime won't go away. But when you're suffering, it's alright to at least say so. I don't know how to explain it very well, but I think we all have the goddess inside all our hearts. So I think the goddess also bears the burden of your sins with you. That's all. Perhaps someday I will have the opportunity to tell you the story. I apologize. Oh, did I miss that skit entirely? Oh well.
Don't let up. Hunting beast.
Ready?
Thank you.
All right.
Oh wait, that reminds me. Look who Zelos' crossover costumes of. Well, we'll all look when the battle's over.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Eagle dive.
Lloyd, you need to remember that.
Oh, he just runs away if you don't kill him right away. Zelos' costume is of Alvin. From Azilia. He even has his hair up like him, too. You've killed a human being. That's correct. I apologize. I imagine it's not easy traveling with a criminal. I hope you can tolerate me for a short while, just long enough for us to save Persea from the curse of her X-Sphere. I'm a murderer too. What? I've hurt countless people in order to protect myself. I don't know what it was you did, but I won't tell you to leave just because you've killed people. I see. Because we're all the same. Thank you. It doesn't mean I like you, understand? I see.
That's them, the wanted criminals!
Oh, crap, not the Papal Knights again.
Why do they always show up where we're going?
Well, if it isn't Master Zelos, I trust you are well.
I'm pretty sure that's Bill Farmer voicing that knight.
Damn it!
Remember, capture Colette alive.
We can do it! Holy song! Hunting beast! Hey, Parabol!
Lloyd, you need to
We managed to win.
It's my fault again. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Don't be silly. They're after my life, too. The Professor and Genus are wanted because they're half-elves. Sheena is from Mizuho, now considered a village of traitors. And Regal's considered a traitor as well.
Thanks.
Stop thinking everything's your fault.
I'm sorry, Lloyd.
You don't need to apologize for it.
Ow! Ugh! Ow! Ow!
Colette! Professor! Colette's...
She's running a fever. But what could be causing this much pain?
Move. Please leave this to me.
Presea? All right.
Good work, Presea.
Damn! Corinne!
I am Rodile, the most cunning of the Desian Grand Cardinals. I hope you don't mind me taking the chosen one.
I actually kind of do.
Desian? Why are the Desians in Tetheala? Colette!
Lloyd, will you help Presea?
Yeah. I've carved the charm. With this, she should return to her real self.
Huh? Persea, are you okay?
What? What am I doing? Where's my daddy?
Oh, that is her dad.
What have I been doing? Thank you for assisting me with my daddy's burial.
Have you calmed down a little?
I've been a great burden on you all.
You remember?
Yes, mostly.
Why did you have an X-sphere like that on you?
I received it from a person named Varley.
I knew it. Varley.
I wanted to save my sick daddy. I wanted to learn how to wield an axe so that I could work in my daddy's place. So Varley introduced me to Rodial, and I was taken to the Research Academy in Cybac.
The experiments on you were carried out by order of the Pope, right?
Which means that Desian is in league with the Pope.
Presea, do you have an older sister?
No,
Do you have any other family?
I have a younger sister. She left to go into service for a noble, and that was the last I saw of her. And my mommy died when I was a child.
When you were a child? You're still a child now.
Oh, yes, of course. That's right.
At any rate, we can't just leave you here in this village by yourself if you have no one to turn to.
Yes, the people of this village seem to avoid her.
I'd like to go with all of you if that would be all right.
Huh? Why?
It's my fault that Colette was taken away, so please, let me help in her rescue.
Please allow me to come along as well. It seems that my fate is linked to your enemy.
Of course you're welcome to join us. Help us save Colette.
I will.
Thank you. I am in your debt. I shall not betray your trust.
Now let's hurry and find Colette.
All right. They headed east.
So you've lost the Chosen.
Fuck.
You again. What have you done with Colette?
Rodial is ignoring our orders and acting on his own. I know nothing of it.
Internal strife? How pathetic.
Say what you will. Either way, he will have no choice but to abandon the Chosen.
What do you mean?
The Chosen is useless as she is now. You can let her be.
You've got to be kidding me. We're going to rescue Colette no matter what. And if you get in our way...
Then, I suggest you seek the Riards and head for the eastern skies. I'm sure the people of Mizuho have located the Riards by now.
What's that guy trying to do?
Ah, well, who cares? If he's useful, make use of him.
I agree. Anyway, let's head back to Mizuho for now.
Okay then, just to make it official, welcome to the group, Presea.
Thank you.
My cute little Presea. I'll protect you, okay?
Thank you, Zelos.
I'll...
Come on, let's go.
I'll protect you too. Oh, stupid Lloyd!
Genus is jealous. No, he's just upset he didn't get to say I'll protect you first. Actually, why was he getting mad at Lloyd? Zelos was the one that was, I don't know, flirting. Although I don't know why you would, looking at how old she probably is. I'm gonna keep that one because if we have to go to the card of we have to go to the lightning temple soon. It would be really stupid for her to have the card of lightning. I hate that dungeon. I hate the temple of lightning so much. I hope we don't do that tonight. Actually, I think we have to. Fuck. Because we need to get the Riards working. I just can't stop wondering what that means. What means? Have you figured out something about Crucius's schemes? Just recently, they've been saying that the Chosen is useless. They keep saying that. Yep, Temple of Lightning is now. God damn it. Oh well. May as well get out of the way. Oh, I've been not reading this skit. Stop joking around, you two. This may mean that Colette is still hiding something. Especially that was a pretty important skit, too. Oh, Lloyd. Good timing. What is it? We have located the Riards. It's just like Kratos said. Why does he do things like that to help us if he's our enemy? But now we can save Colette. Sheena, before you recover the Riards, I must give you a test. A test, Vice Chief? Yes, even if we recover the Riards, if Volt's mana runs out, they will crash again. Thus, before recovering the Riards, you are going to form a pact with Volt. I know it's hard, but it is a test you must overcome. I can't. Sheena failed to form a pact with Volt once before. That is the reason why the Chief is in a coma. Oh, I know I can do it. It's just a pain in the ass. Sheena looked like she was about to cry. But I believe the deeper the wound, the more important it is to overcome it. Sheena is still too young, too frail to accept the cruel fate forced upon her. Lend her your strength. It's a pretty famous incident. A quarter of Mizuho's population died. She puts on a strong face, but she's really alone in this village. Go cheer her up, man. She seems to have a thing for you. So that's why Sheena didn't want to form the pacts. Lloyd, let's go cheer her up somehow. You understand the pain of involving others in an incident you caused. Go to her. Is there anybody I'm missing?
Don't worry, if it comes down to it, I'll save you, just like you saved me a long time ago.
I can't. I can't do it. You heard, didn't you? So many people died because I failed to make a pact with Volt. We heard. What about it? So I may wind up killing you too. You won't die. Why? Because you're going to succeed. How do you know that? I already failed once. You'll succeed. You've been helped by your summoned spirits countless times. You're not the old Sheena. You already made pacts with other summoned spirits. You'll be fine. You'll do it. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Sheena, I'll help too.
And if Volt goes berserk again, I'll cut him down myself, and that will be the end of that, okay? Alright, I'll try it. As for the whereabouts of the Riards, I'll send Orochi to the temple later. Ask him about them. The Temple of Lightning is north of here. Take care. Sheena's real name. Orochi and Kuchinawa are brothers, right? Those are some interesting names. They're both old Mizuho words for snake, but those aren't their real names. Are they aliases? Not exactly. In Mizuho, we have a tradition of giving people an additional name while hiding our real names. Really? What are their real names? Beats me. Only they, their parents, and the chief know, and whomever they marry. Is your name a second name as well? Yep, that's right. Persea. I know Sheena's real name. What? How could you know? Sheena's real name is Violent Demonic Banshee. Zelos! See, I told you, she's a Violent Banshee. God damn it. We may as well stock up, because this is, this one's a doozy. Oh, I guess I already did. Well, somebody should get that Thunder Cape equipped. Oh, the dock is that way. The Temple of Lightning is just north of here. Vault. This may not be easy. What do you mean? According to what I've read, the word vault speaks are extremely unusual and indecipherable to humans. If that's true, that would mean the ritual of the pact can't succeed. Yes, I hope I'm able to translate his words. Alright, here we go. Probably my least favorite dungeon in the game. We got it really easy. I don't see the Oracle Stone anywhere. This is the Flourishing World. It probably isn't functioning as a seal right now. What's wrong, Sheena? You're nervous, aren't you? Well, yeah, of course. Don't worry. If anything goes wrong, I'll protect you, okay? I appreciate that. I don't think you have that kind of power, or me, or either, of course. You mustn't talk like that. I'm gonna do my best, so you should too, okay? Yeah. Damn it.
Get ready.
Sharp
I wonder if Sheena's okay. We have to believe in her. If we don't, who will? Ah, what beautiful mutual trust. Stop making a joke out of it. I'm not. Just think for a moment. If I were the one who was about to make the pact now, even Lloyd wouldn't be able to freely put all his trust in me, right? No kidding. Brat can shut up, thank you. So anyway, I was just thinking about how you have a beautiful mutual trust born of the time you spent together. Sheena's our partner. Of course we trust her. And so are you, after all. I trust you, too. Oh, crap. Ow, what was that? It was like an electric shock. It appears that when you step on the switch, lightning strikes the rod. Hey, Sheena, you've been here before, right? What did you do that time? I really don't know anything about the traps in the temple. The others from Mizuho cleared them for me. And I guess we'll have to figure it out ourselves. Lloyd, lightning strikes higher grounds. Higher grounds? Well, even I know that. Pretty ominous? Yeah, but that's not why I don't like it. This electricity's blue. I wonder if it's useful. Perhaps there's something that can only be destroyed with this electricity. As a matter of fact...
We must be merciless. Hunting me. Nurse. Beast. Photon. Get ready. Now, Photon Tempest. Field barrier! Devastation! Sword range! Hunting beast! Not a chance! Are you okay? All right!
Oh, yeah. So that's where you summon Volt. Once you clear all those blocks, then you're good. What the? It's pitch black. We'll have to use the lightning or else we'll fall off. We'll have to follow tap circle to hang on. Right. I fell intentionally that time.
enemies.
Ready? Field barrier. Hunting beast. Ready? Sharp.
Do not bother us.
Oh, damn.
Man, there's a lot of
Goodbye, worthless enemy.
A huge machine. What's it used for? I don't think it's on. Yeah, the control apparatus must be located somewhere else. Yeah, that part's annoying. Now we have the yellow lightning.
All right, let's go.
Are you okay?
Devastation!
No. Are you okay?
Like that. Here we go.
Are you okay? Don't let
You ready?
No!
Tempest! That was just warming up.
Terrible if I had to repeat that. Ah, damn, another red lightning one. I'll just fall down. Can't do that yet. Well, now it's going to strike up top. How the hell do you get up there? Beware of lightning. Whoa, that was close. If we stay too long, we're gonna get fried. I wonder if the building itself is electrically charged. You are certainly right. We may be struck at any moment. But we haven't made the pact with the summon spirit. We need to find the void quickly. Vault. The void. There might have been a door up here. Yeah, but does it take me where do I want to go? It's the world's scariest game of red light, green light. Aha! I guess that apparatus was activated by the lightning strike. Wonder what this thing does. Wonder if it operates the thing up there. Oh yeah, it did turn that one on too. Okay, so I think we're almost to yeah, we're on this puzzle now, I think. Let me see here. Hey, this machine's on. It's probably connected to the apparatus that was activated by the lightning strike. Well, let's try using it. I want to see higher up. Let's see what happens. Okay. So obviously, what I have to do is I have to get it so that that thing travels to the center and then stays there. So I should get rid of all the ones. First, let me get rid of this bird, or whatever's in here. I think when you get to this puzzle is where the dungeon gets easier. There actually is a dungeon I hate more than this. It's a little tiny bit later. Alright, so you guys can't see my finger, but you can see the poles that goes up. So up and then left and then up and then left, and you want to keep it going up to the center and not travel anywhere else. I think I got it. Let's check a little quick. Left, up, left, and it stays straight. It destroy all those blocks except for those two. Bam. And now we have the red lightning. So for all intents and purposes, this dungeon's basically a lock. Let's hurry back to the front. Actually, first, because this could get hairy. Save. Oh, it wasn't. This didn't take as long as I thought it would. We're not out of the woods yet.
It's finally time.
Here I go.
It's just like before. What the hell is he saying?
Sheena, calm down. I'll translate. I am one who is bound to Mythos. Who are you?
Mythos again? How could he make pacts with summoned spirits in both Tethe'ala and Silverant?
Yeah. Maybe Mythos went back and forth between the worlds with a Riard as well.
I am Sheena. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
He says that his pact with Mythos is broken, but he no longer desires a pact.
Why?
I will have no more dealings with people. Therefore, I desire no pact.
No, we need your help.
Sheena, be careful!
Everyone, watch out! This is just like before.
Oh no!
Corinne! Corinne! Why?
Sheena, get a hold of yourself!
But...
Volt's just lost his faith in people. Make your vow and try forming a pact one more time. You can do it, Sheena.
Corinne!
I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help.
No, Corinne! Don't die!
Sheena, subdue Volt by force! Don't let Corinne's effort go to waste! Otherwise, you'll spend the rest of your life haunted by Volt's shadow!
For the sake of everyone that risked their lives to protect me, Volt, I demand your power!
That ruins the tension, doesn't it? I demand your power! Put Sheena in your party, you stupid! Who would be wiser? Sorry, Persea.
Let's get rid of him.
Here's Fighting of the Spirit again, everybody. You've heard me play the remix of this a million times now. It's basically the Summon Spirit boss theme.
This can't be good.
Do not overexert yourself.
Here we go! You ready? Photon Tempest!
Help is on the way. Nurse!
This can't be good.
Hunting Beast!
Are you okay? Help is on the way. Nurse!
This can't be good.
Ready? Field barrier! Power! Rapid fire! There! I call upon the winds of the mist. Help is on the way. I summon thee.
Oh shit!
Ready?
Forgot that Sheena has Mystic Arts for every single Summon Spirit.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Volt says, make your vow.
Just like I said. For the sake of everyone that risked their lives to protect me. And for Corinne's sake as well. I want to save both worlds.
Okla, thank you for the 15 bits.
The vow has been made. I entrust my power to the Pact Maker, Sheena.
I remember this one used to give me a lot of trouble. Maybe I'm doing better because I'm on New Game Plus, but I don't know. That's why it says I've been playing for 76 hours on this, because I imported my time from my last playthrough, because there's a trophy for playing 100 hours, and by the time we're done this game, I will surely get to 100.
Oh, what's happening?
A link between the two worlds has been severed.
Wait, I'll translate. The two opposing forces of mana were severed just now?
What does it mean for the mana flow to be severed?
Mana flows from the world in which the summoned spirits sleep, to the world in which the summoned spirits are awake. This is the first time the summoned spirits have been awakened in both worlds at the same time. Because of this, the mana connecting the two worlds has been eliminated.
Does that mean that Silverant and Tethe'ala have stopped competing for each other's mana?
I do not know. The only thing certain is that the flow of mana between the worlds has been severed.
Yes. Eventually the worlds shall separate.
You mean the two worlds will split apart?
That's perfect. Then they'll stop competing for each other's mana.
There are 5 seals in Silverant, and since there wasn't a summon spirit at the 5th seal, we should be able to sever all of the mana if we awaken the summon spirits that correspond to the other 4 seals. Maybe.
So, if we awaken Tetheala's summoned spirits, we'll save Silverant without having Tetheala go into decline, right?
At the least, the mana connecting the worlds will disappear, and the two worlds will separate.
I see. So the seals serve as a link between the two worlds.
We owe it all to you, Sheena, and Corinne as well.
Huh?
Because the two of you risked your lives to form the pact with Volt, we now know what the seals do.
That's right. It's thanks to both of you.
Corinne, thank you.
Acquired Corinne's Bell. Acquired Sardonyx. She can learn T-Seal Lightning. Summons Lightning. Yay! Title of Summoner. Well, that's done. It's not even 10 o'clock yet either. I guess you succeeded in forming the pact with Volt. Congratulations, Sheena. Orochi, thank you. Now, the whereabouts of the Riards. Take a look at this map. The signal from Sheena's Guardian was detected under the sea, southeast of here. A fjord-like area covered in ice is located there. That must be the entrance to the Renegade base. If it's underwater, does that mean we'll have to dive into the sea? Don't worry about that. I'll go on ahead and make the preparations. You guys join me later on. Okay, let's get going. Yes, to rescue Colette as well. Yeah, I hope Colette is alright. Yes. I nearly forgot that Colette was not with us. Are you okay? Yeah. Thanks. We owe it all to you and Corinne. Battery's low on my controller. It's plugged in. I have to apologize to Corinne. Why? Because I told him he wasn't strong enough to help. But it seems that what wasn't strong enough was my courage. It was terrible of me to say what I said to him. Pray to Corinne's bell. To his bell? Colette's always saying, to pray is to talk to the goddess inside yourself. If you pray to the bell, maybe it will reach Corinne. Man, all my things are running low on battery. My laptop's running low now too. Good idea. I'll try it. I'll pray to Corinne. Thank you and I'm sorry. Alright, give me a moment. First, my controller needs to be charged. Oh, it wasn't plugged in on the system side. Forgot to move my laptop charger over here because the laptop is how I check and make sure the stream is playing okay on the browser, because sometimes it'll say on Streamlabs that everything's live, but I've had issues where we were not live when it said it was. My laptop also has the guide in case I get lost. Are we headed to Flanor? For depressed people. Alright, it's finally time to pay a visit to the Riards. Don't you have any decency at all? At a time like this, when Sheena's depressed? What are you talking about? There's no point in worrying about stuff that's already over. How can you talk like that? Sheena's sadness is deep and painful. Please, Zelos, just be quiet for a while. Okay, okay. If everyone around here is walking on eggshells like that, she's just gonna get more depressed, idiots. This way. Hey, isn't he a renegade? Relax, he's one of our people who have infiltrated the renegades. It's the easiest way to investigate the declining world of Silverant. Ah, so you guys even keep tabs on Silverant. I'm the guard on duty at the moment. Please go in through the entrance now. Well, then it's time for us to get in there and get those Riards. Aren't we in a hurry, Lloyd? Yeah, let's go. Hey, Zelos is gone. You're right. I wonder what happened to him. Oh, hey, sorry to keep you waiting, my cute honeys. Were you lonely? What were you doing? Everyone was worried about you. I was just taking a quick look around the area. We wouldn't want to walk into a trap now, would we? Well, now it's time to start the adventure of the great Zelos and his cute honeys. I'll explain the infiltration procedure. Please come this way. There's no time. I'm going to make this quick. The Riard hangar is in the deepest part of the facility. There's only one passage to the hangar. Sounds like a piece of cake? I'm not done. Even if you get to the hangar, the door will be shut. So it's locked. Yes. In order to open the lock, you must enter a passcode. Okay, tell us the passcode then. I'm sorry, we did our best, but we weren't able to get the passcode. We did find out that there are 3 passcodes and that each code is in the possession of a different renegade. In other words, we need to catch those 3 and get them to tell us the passcodes? Yes, I'll remain here and support you. If you need anything, come talk to me. One last thing. Even if you acquire the Riards, it's slightly unlikely they'll be able to make the transfer to Silverant in their current condition. Why? The Riard dimensional transfer system functions by procuring energy from the renegade bases in the 2 worlds. Flying is not a problem as long as you have Volt, but without the energy charge from the base, and the reason we were able to go from Silverant to Tetheala was, they must have already been charged with energy. We were lucky. There's no choice. Right now, we need the ability to fly. Indeed. Let's hurry. Yeah, guys, don't forget to vote on the new poll that's for the game that's going to replace Symphonia when we're done. I said I wasn't going to do that until we got to the Disc 2, quote-unquote, of Symphonia, but I firmly believe we're past the half point of the game, so it's better to vote now. Although there is a clear leader in this one. On this one again. Nightbot just posted the link if you're looking for it.
Let's begin the research. Hunting beast! Seal! Ready? Seal barrier!
Lloyd, you need to one fight after another.
Seal barrier!
Are you okay?
Hunting beast! Lost to a human. All right.
One fight after another.
Here we go.
Fire seal! Seal barrier!
just one.
No passcodes from those guys. Ah, shit. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet.
New foes.
No way!
You got it! A cuteness!
Do a you.
That's it? This is getting started.
You're gonna regret this.
No way!
Ready? Pile barrier! No way! Ready? A cuteness! No way! Are you okay?
That was pathetic.
I was hoping one of them had the passcode, but then none of them do. That purple one probably has it.
Let's go all out.
No good.
Forget what I said about running. There. Ready? Field barrier.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Are you okay? Lloyd, you need to remember.
The light of.
Let's go all out. No way.
Are you okay?
Lost. Do a
I
you.
was just warming up.
He probably has the password.
All right, let's go.
He's on the way. Nurse!
Okay. All right.
Mana is. Mana is the light of. Mana is the light of what? And this guy's gonna have password number 3.
All right, let's do it.
Do it, you.
All right.
The radiance of life. Light of mana is the mana is the light of the radiance of life. What? The light of mana is the radiance of life. Okay. That makes a bit more sense.
You're gonna regret this. Ready? Acuteness!
Do it, you.
All right.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
More battles? Ready? Seal barrier!
Do it,
Don't
you.
think of us yet.
Right now I'm trapped.
Get ready.
Here we go! Spin kick! Even
Try this. Rising
Ready? Acuteness!
Do it, you.
all right!
1,000 battles. I had no idea. I don't think that's from this stream. Like I said, I imported my time from my previous game save, so it probably imported my battle record too. Trophies like that are exactly why I did New Game Plus. Tingles. Ah, man, this place is just big for no apparent reason. It is big. This is true. We've already done this tingling thing with the Sorcerer's Ring once before in Silverant. Really? Yeah, you want to try it? Okay. Ah, it tingles! Presea, don't point it at yourself! Oh, okay. Don't point it over here either! The roots of the technology possessed by the Renegades are the same as Crucius, right? I guess they are. Then I wonder if these guys make X-Spheres too. Yeah, they may be.
So you've come, like moths to the flame.
Do you ever say anything original?
You gotta admit, that line is seriously cliche.
I see your attitudes haven't changed, but your impudence ends here. Prepare to die.
Oh, we finally get to fight Ewan.
I'll show you the difference of our strengths.
Boda is here too? Okay.
Thunderblade!
Cuteness! Don't get in the way! Possible! Ready? Nurse! Nurse!
Stalagmite!
Ready? Field barrier!
Give up!
Nurse!
Eagle Rock
Ready?
Give up!
Kidding me!
You ready?
Now!
Photon Tempest!
Take this! Sword! Can't stop me! Indignation!
Here!
Be careful.
Watch out for the staff!
Thunderblade!
Bring back the soul from purgatory! Resurrection! Bring back the soul from purgatory! Resurrection!
Oh, she was gonna call Volt too.
can't be good.
Thunderblade! You'll give up! Sorry.
Be careful.
Here! The lag, Mike!
Nurse is on the way. Nurse!
Explosion! Give up! Listen, move.
Don't get in my way!
Okay, next.
Ready? Nurse!
I underestimated.
That could have been a lot worse.
Lloyd, you need to remember that enemies.
Impossible.
How could I lose?
Lloyd, your X-Sphere. To think that it's really evolving.
My X-Sphere?
What's this shaking?
Lloyd, now's our chance. Let's take the Riards now.
All right.
Yeah, we get the Riards back.
Sir, this earthquake. Could a mana link have been broken?
Possibly. Investigate the cause of this earthquake immediately.
What shall we do about the Riards?
It doesn't matter. Let them go. Our little friend can tell us where they are at any time.
And now we have the Riards permanently. I believe. Yes. No more walking. No more walking for me. So that she gets better equipment in Altamira. The Seaside Paradise, Altamira.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to wait here.
What's up?
Won't say why, huh? Well, you don't want to talk about it? That's your business. Lloyd, let him do what he wants.
All right. We'll catch you on the way out.
And the weapon shops are on the 3rd floor? No, 2nd. Altamira is one of my favorite locations in this game. This one's the weapon shop. Well, I can't get everybody else new weapons yet, but... guess we'll have to wait. I wonder what part we're gonna stop at.
Yeah.
There's where we need to be.
We finally found you.
Hey, just jump off the reards and let them crash again, stupid.
Colette!
No, Lloyd! Stay away! It's a trap!
What?
You will pay for using me. Let Colette go.
An illusion?
You can have that worthless chosen. Now I understand why Lord Yggdrasil left her alone.
Worthless?
Absolutely. A sinful chosen like that is completely useless for my mana cannon. She can't save the world. She can't merge with Martel. She even puts her friends in danger. What a pathetic chosen.
Stop blaming Colette for things she did not do.
Indeed. It is enough that I alone bear the weight of sin. You and I are the epitome of sin. I'll drag you down to hell with me.
Take me to hell? You inferior beings and your silly jokes.
Everyone, please, run!
Now, my darling pets, feed on the flesh of these wretched beings.
Don't try to fight them! Run!
Winged dragon, a subspecies of dragon, carnivorous, excels at the pursuit and capture of prey. The probability of successful evasion on this small platform is 1%.
Give me a break. I'll pass on dying, thanks.
All we have to do is defeat them before they can kill us.
Indeed. I have no intention of becoming a part of the food chain without a fight.
Big.
Holy shit.
There!
Oh, these are just baby dragons.
There! Ready? Nurse! Hunting! Hunting beast!
Help is on the way. Nurse! Sorry, annoying! I call upon the hammer of godly lightning. I summon thee. Come, bolt!
Power.
Hunting beast!
Help is on the way. Nurse!
Here we go!
Photon! Fire seat! Get ready. Now!
Photon Tempest!
Help is on the way. Nurse!
Hunting beast!
Resolution friction. Beast.
You okay?
Help run! Spirit seal! No way! Are you okay? First aid!
Beast.
Hunting beast!
Be careful!
Hunting!
Do not think ill of us.
No, it's too late!
What is this ominous light that threatens to engulf us?
I can't move!
It's Colette! The mana from Colette's body is flowing out towards us!
It's caused by that magic circle beneath her.
Colette, get out of there!
I can't. I'm chained to it. I can't move. I'm sorry. I'm just a chosen who couldn't even save her friends, much less the world. Maybe I'm just like Rodile said, a pathetic chosen.
No, Colette. Don't delude yourself. You haven't done anything wrong. What's wrong is this system that demands the sacrifice of the chosen.
Presea! Thank you.
Whoa! What's up with the ground? We have to get out of here!
Lloyd,
Colette! You have to live!
I know.
Is everybody okay?
I'm still alive.
Looks like everyone's alright.
But for what purpose did that Rodile character kidnap Colette?
He said he needed a Crucius crystal in order to control the mana cannon.
Mana cannon?
Pietro, the man we saved in Haima, also spoke of this mana cannon.
Presea's waking up!
Colette, are you okay?
Yes, thanks to you.
Presea smiled!
Aww.
She resembles her. Just as I thought.
Okay then. Now that my cute little Presea smiled, it's a good time to start thinking about the next step.
Yeah, we got Colette back, so what now?
What else? We're going to separate the two worlds.
So we're gonna form pacts with the summoned spirits of both worlds.
Well, this is where I come in, right? How about we start with the summon spirit, Gnome? He should be near here.
Alright, that sounds good. Professor, is that okay with you?
What? Yes, sure, that's fine.
Professor, is something wrong?
It's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Got the whole party together again. Yo, everybody, dinner time. What the? You're studying? Oh, I see it how it is. You're ignoring me, huh? Huh. That's fine with me, guys. I made this delicious meal myself, and I'll just eat all by myself. Whatever, just be quiet and go away. Hey, Brat. I told you to stop calling me that. You got the third answer wrong. I said shut up. To begin with, Zelos, you're... Oh, you're right. Like they say, the skilled hawk lets himself fly free. Wow, he even knows Proverbs. Except he's got it wrong. Alright, instead of the Temple of Earth, there are a couple of things I can do. The Devil's Arms. Yeah, I want to do some side quests. Especially the sword dancer characters. Let's see. One of them says go to Mizuho. Because I don't know if we'll have time for the Temple of Earth tonight. From here on, I'm putting Zelos in charge of overseeing your mathematics work. What? This guy? How can he possibly teach us? Hey, don't underestimate me. I graduated top of the class at Imperial Research Academy. No way. I can't believe Zelos is smarter than me. From now on, you're to call me Professor Zelos. This is a nightmare. Ooh, Sheena, good timing. I have a favor I want to ask you. What is it? When I was stocking up the store, I accidentally dropped something important in the well. Can you go get it for me? Sure, no problem. Oh, brother, okay. Figure I may as well start these before they're, like, not available anymore. There must be something wrong with me. Huh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. If you're concerned about something, tell us. It's no good to worry all by yourself. Heh, thanks. Thank you, Lloyd. Really. But this, I can't tell anyone. I can't tell anyone about this body. Oh, no. Something's up. Oh, here's Cyback. Go back to Cyback to start the Pink Pearl Ring quest. See what this is. I might do the Temple of Earth anyway, just to get out of the way. Kendama competition. Say, Genus, teach me how to use a kendama. You? Don't tell me you're gonna fight with a kendama too. Ah, no, it's not that. It's just, it looks kind of fun. I'll be happy to show you, but I doubt you can do it. Hey, don't make fun of me. I'll show you what my Dwarven-trained nimble hands can do. Hi-ya! Yeah! Ugh, this is pretty difficult. Just like I thought. I knew it'd be too hard for you, Lloyd. What are you two up to? Kendama. It's pretty difficult. Let me see. Let me try for a minute. Yeah! Damn it, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Let me see it for a minute. Oh, that's strange. Sheesh, none of you can do it at all. What? Let me have that. Hi-ya! Oops. Who just threw this kendama at my head? Run away! Shit, where is this pink pearl ring? That's a rescue request from the dragon's nest. Go to sidebar, talk to the student near the item shop. Excuse me, pretty ladies. Colette, Rain, sounds like someone's calling you. You don't have to rub it in that I'm not pretty. Why are you mad, Sheena? I'm not mad. I have a ring that will perfectly suit the sexy lady with the black hair. Say, that is pretty. Oh, it's a pink pearl. I think it'd look good on you, Sheena. Really? I believe the phrase for that is pearls before. Hey! I'll sell it to you for 100 gold. Really? You sure it's not a fake? No, it looks real. Why are you selling it for that kind of price? It's something I gave to my ex-girlfriend a long time ago. She gave it back to me. Oh. She lied to me. Rosa, she chose a rich noble over a poor student like me. Cheer up. Money doesn't make the man. Thank you. You're not just pretty, but kind as well. I'll give you this ring. But it's alright. As long as I keep it, I can't stop thinking about her. I don't even have the guts to throw it away, so please take it. Alright, I'll take good care of it. Thank you. I really was left behind by time. Who is going to give me back my time? I want to go back. Foreshadowing! What else is something we can do? I'll keep that open for later. Oh, and I can get a dish from Altessa's house? Hi, Lloyd. Welcome. What's that wonderful smell? I just finished making curry. Oh, it's curry? Do you like curry? Then I shall give you the recipe. Would you? Thanks. Here is the recipe. And here are the ingredients. Curry requires these 3 ingredients: rice, onion, and red satay. Thanks, Tabitha. You are welcome. Damn, we've got quite a bit of that. Okay, so the Devil's Arms is something I... No, I'll do some of these side quests off camera. Some of them aren't super necessary. I mean, they're side quests after all. Alright, we'll end off on the Temple of Earth. The Temple of Earth is not that long. What is it this time? Whoa. That was startling. That was a big one. An earthquake this big might be enough to change the shape of the dungeon. Oh, never mind. Well, actually...
Hey, you losers can't just barge in here!
Oh my god, they have mouths! I've played this a million times. I never saw their mouths. Ew! They have like Spyro character mouths. What's this thing? Oh, no, they don't. Or, I don't know. There's like something in their face.
Who you called a thing? You wanna fight, huh?
We have business further on ahead. Will you please let us through?
No, you can't go without Big Brother's permission.
Where's this Big Brother you're talking about?
He went out on a trip and hasn't come back. He went out looking for delicious rocks.
Delicious rocks? The Toys of Valley Mine, maybe? Now that you mention it, there was some kind of, like this guy here. He was saying he wanted to bring him potion. Anyway, let's go there again. If I didn't have the Reards, I would stop here, but Reards will make everything easier. I need to go buy potion for him. There's the Tower of Salvation. Mizuho potion is closest, so. This one feels like Tiggy. He's so cute. Hit on some women while I'm here. Thank you, Presea. For what? For rescuing me. But it was my fault that you were kidnapped. No, it wasn't. It was Rodial's fault. You mustn't worry about it, okay? I want to become like you. Huh? I want to become someone who can smile and forgive everything. Never got that before. Not that I'll really use it. Is that a monolith? Ugh. I kinda hate myself for making that joke now. I still have yet to finish this area. Been busy with other things. Say, Zelos, what's the answer to problem number 3? What is it, my dear Colette? I'm not good at chemistry. Neither am I. Huh? But you graduated top of your class at the Imperial Research Academy, right? Well, yeah, I was good at math, which I'm not. But as for everything else... You were bad? What the? Then how did you manage to graduate at the top of your class? Paid off the teachers. Well, that was easy. My honeys took notes for me. Told me the answers to the test questions, answered roll call on my place, etc., you know. Wow. He just cheated through school. Unless he had academic accommodations. But I seriously doubt that. Actually, guys, looking at the time, I don't think we're going to do the Temple of Earth tonight. I do not feel like doing it anyway. I'll just do a couple of things. Like, I'm going to get this gnome little thingy, a potion, some odds and ends, and I might just start in a couple minutes early tonight. But this is something I got to do before I can get into the Temple of Earth.
Do you losers have any potion?
Gave him Mizuho potion.
Is this it? Is this the potion? You losers did a good job.
Whoa, he even ate the bottle. It doesn't taste like anything. Is this what I've been traveling for all this time? This is lame. Well, you gotta drink or eat some potions, so go back to the Temple of Earth now.
Yeah, I'm going later.
Probably getting the Danny DeVito voices. We should head for the Temple of Earth as well. Well, there's actually a side quest I gotta do here, and that'll probably what I do before I stop. We got a lot of things done. We got the Temple of Lightning done. I hate that dungeon with a passion, and I'm glad. There's a dungeon like much later in the game, closer towards the end, that I hate even more than that though. Mostly because while it does have an interesting gimmick, it has an interesting gimmick for. Shit, I was supposed to go back to where that was. It has an interesting gimmick, but the way it's done is kind of annoying, and it gets repetitive and old really quickly.
There's a lot of them. Hunting beast.
You ready for this? Power Steel Pinion. Don't get in my way like that. Are you okay?
I was just warming up.
Oh. Alright, have a good night, Kokla. I'm not going to do anything story related, so you're not going to miss much. I'm starting a side quest right now. One that I've never done. I'll probably keep playing off the stream. Thank you for the 15 bits.
Hunting beast.
Light photon.
Like that.
Was that a bit too much?
It's in pieces now. Oh, my precious sample. Professor, what are you doing picking up the fragments? Shut up. What is it, Professor? I wonder what this is. Looks like a chakram. Let's go ahead and take it. I'll stop right outside the Temple of Earth.
Man, there's a lot of them. Hunting beast.
Or no, I'll just go to Altamira and save.
Are you okay?
Oh, over already?
Or I can use the save point here. And we'll just beat a different save point on Tuesday. There is one up here, right? I think it's in the other room. No, it's right here. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for me tonight. So thank you all so much for joining me. I once again apologize for last night. That was a bad decision on my part, and I had to pay the consequences for it. So real quick, schedule before we go. Tomorrow night we might finish Metroid Prime. I'm not sure yet. But I will do my damnedest. Then on Sunday, I'm going to do a makeup stream for the Sam & Max Season 2 Episode 1 stream, and also the Dragon Ball Xenoverse Extra Pack story. Then Monday, we continue, Mass Effect 3. Tuesday, we're going to continue Tales of Symphonia some more. Wednesday will be Sam & Max Episode 2 and 3 of Season 2. And then Thursday's even more Tales of Symphonia. So thanks everyone so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when and where you're watching this. And I'll see you tomorrow night for possibly the finale of Metroid Prime. Till then, I hope you've had fun, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.